Hello, this is Zamanzadeh from ZZNetworking.com. In order to see better, press this icon to view full screen. Just a reminder from the last video when we were dealing with sorting using the order by clause. When you indicate a primary key column, Oracle treats this column as an index and will sort it in ascending order automatically. Whenever you use the order by clause, it overrides this default sorting and orders whichever column you chose in ascending order unless you use the DESC command to sort the data in descending order. Now let's go on to talk about functions. When you're using functions, SQL has special built-in functions called aggregate functions to calculate sums, averages, counts, maximum values, and minimum values. These functions apply to groups of rows. They can apply to all the rows in the table, for example, calculating the average balance of all customers. They could also apply to those rows satisfying some particular condition, for example, the average balance of all customers of sales rep 20. Using the count function. The count function counts the number of rows in the table. It can be used to find an answer to a problem such as how many parts are in item class HW. For this query, the total number of rows in the part table with a value HW in the class column would need to be determined. Using the sum function. The sum function is used to find the answer to a problem such as the following. Find the total number of ACE products customers and the total of their balances. When the sum function is used, the column to total must be specified, and the column data type must be numeric. Using the average, max, and min functions is similar to using sum, except that different statistics are calculated. Using the distinct operator. In some situations, the distinct operator is useful when used in conjunction with the count function. For example, the distinct operator can be used to solve the following problem. Find the number of each customer that currently has an open order. List each customer only once. To ensure that each customer is only listed once, the distinct operator is used. Now, let's give some examples of all of this, and hopefully that'll make more sense. Let's go ahead and start off by going to your SQL command screen and code the following which you see on your screen. Let's begin by selecting all columns from the part table. Hit Control Enter. Now, suppose we want to find or count all the rows from this part table where the on hand equals to 77. Now we can look at the table and clearly see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows where their on hand has the value of 77. But in order to produce this using a built-in function, we say select, count, asterisk. In this case, the asterisk in parentheses means all rows from the part table where on hand equals 77. Hit Control Enter, and you can see down here the result is 4. Now suppose we want to add a where clause, a where condition, a different where condition to this. We can say select count all rows from the part table where the warehouse equals 7. You hit that, and we can see that there are 3 rows that correlate to warehouse 7. Now let's go on to the sum function. First, let's select all columns from the customer table so we can see them in front of us. Now suppose we want to find the sum for the balance column. We want to find out the sum of all our customers' balances. Well, it's very simple. We simply say select sum, put the word balance in parentheses from customer. And now we can see the total sum for all the balances for this table. Now suppose we want to see the sum of everybody's credit limit, but just those customers who are represented by rep number 15? Well, we simply say select sum, credit limit in parentheses, from customer where rep num equals to 15. Execute that command, and now we have the answer right here on the bottom pane. Now let's go on to averages. First, let's go back and select all from customers so we can see the entire table in front of us. Suppose we want to find the average balance for all our customers. We simply say select average, balance in parentheses, from customer. We find that the total average balance for all our customers is listed here in the bottom pane. Now suppose we don't happen to like the way this is being displayed. Suppose, for instance, we don't like the AVG and balance in parentheses. We want to make the column heading, the computed column heading, more user-friendly, more attractive. Well, we could always use an alias by using the as keyword and then whatever name we want to name this column. In this case, let's call it average underscore balance, just to make it more readable. Hit Control Enter. We get the same value result, but now with a different column heading, which looks nicer. Let's do another average computation. In this one, let's go ahead and find the average credit limit for our customers who are represented by rep number 15. Code the following and execute. And we get the answer once again on the bottom pane. Let's now go through the max function. Let's go ahead and select all customers so we can see the table, the entire table. For the first code you see here, let's say we want to find the max balance for all our customers. You simply say select max balance in parentheses from customer. Execute this top code, and we get the maximum balance for all our customers. Now suppose we want to find the max balance for our customers who are represented only by rep number 25. We execute this bottom code right here, and this gives us the max balance for all our customers represented by rep number 25. Now we could go ahead and do the same thing for the minimum. Let's go ahead first and select all columns from the customer table to view the entire table. Suppose we want to find the lowest balance, the minimum balance, for the entire customer table. We simply say select min balance in parentheses from customer. We execute this code, and now we have the lowest value for this entire table. Suppose we want to find the minimum balance for our customers represented by rep number 35. Simply add the where rep number equals 35 to this code, execute this, and we'll get the answer. In the next video, we will continue where we left off. Thank you for your time, and God bless you.